Yep.
I'm gay.
So we're live. Cool.
Welcome to the after show. What is this?
The after show, Dave.
You said it was just going to be a private thing.
Well,
I guess
you
not.
said
Okay.
you cried like a bitch because you said, "Oh, if I don't have people to talk to in the chat, I can't do the show. What's the sense?" So I said, "Okay, I put that back out on YouTube and Facebook."
Hey, I live to entertain. What can I say?
I know, because you're a narcissist.
You can be an entertainer without being a narcissist. You know, it is possible.
No, I do think that is true. Like, what's wrong with just, wanting to make people laugh?
Don't make it gay. That's my thing.
How is that making it gay? See, you're just making it gay by saying I'm making it gay.
Well, that's the genius behind it, baby. Boom.
Well, I really like playing guitar. I really like playing guitar with a band, and I enjoy even doing it more in friends. That doesn't make me a narcissist. I just doing something that I really enjoy.
Yeah, it makes you not a lead singer.
Yeah, they're the narcissists.
Well, I mean, at least you know it. At least
who's
you
the
know
lead singer of
Bob.
Rubberneckers? Let me think.
That would probably be Bob.
No.
Who's better singer than Bob?
That has nothing to do with it. It's
literal John.
Yeah, it's not a literal
We've
thing.
done this before, and John couldn't. Oh man,
What is your fucking problem today, Dave? What
abstract ideas, John? Just abstract slightly from the literal, please.
So would I say, who would you be? So who's supposed to? Am I the lead singer? I can't carry a tune in a fucking bucket. Why would I be the lead singer?
Front man. It's the front man.
Oh well, then it's me.
The one who talks to the crowd while we tune our guitars.
It's me. I'll be Bruce Springsteen. I was doing a
Why
podcast.
do you have to go with that fucking reference?
With a guy named Dave from Australia and a faggot from North Carolina named Andrew and a half gay Mexican from Motor City. And we used to do this podcast and we'd get in there and mix it up and fight. And
Here's all your fans cheering you on, John.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. We have an incoming call. Hold on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hello, who's this? You're on the Rubberneckers After Show.
Hello, this is Julian.
Hey, Julian, what's going on?
Not much. I just wanted to call, say hi, and say that even though it was my first live podcast, I've been enjoying you guys so much.
I appreciate that. And where are you from there, sir?
I am from Canada.
Don't genderize.
Shut up, Bob. Sounded like. Did you mind that I called you sir? It was respect.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. I didn't.
Shut up, Bob. Where from? Did you mind that I called you sir? For Christ! Now here we go. Okay.
Not at all.
All right. Never mind.
Have you got a Santa hat, John?
I don't have a Santa hat. I'll have to get one.
Well, take the fucking tree down, or you got to wear a hat. That's the deal.
Yeah, just open that closet door behind you and just put the tree in there and close it.
All right. Julian, do you believe the way that I get abused on this show, Julian?
I do not, but I also have a question, and that is, do you deserve it?
No, of course I don't deserve it. I'm one of the hardest working men in podcasting. Why would I deserve that?
Yeah, you ever heard of the Brand X podcast?
Hang on, I got to put the phone number. Oh,
I got it down there, ding dong.
Yes.
This is what John was like when Douche left Brand X.
I'll tell you, I'll go knuckle.
Dave's
I'll drive all the way to Rochester and go knuckle deep.
Two knuckles. Two knuckles.
That was a sad
quote
day.
me.
He'll think it's a cheesesteak with no water.
What part of Canada are you from there, sir?
The cold part.
I'm from the West Coast.
Oh, so British Columbia. BC, as they say. As you Canadians say.
You actually got that first try.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I know a little bit about Canada.
John, can you put the phone number in the chat, please?
To figure out where I first lived.
Okay.
John's chick is from Canada.
Yes. She's from Saskatchewan.
That's
Is
where
she
you
a
say,
white or
"Oh,
brown
I'm
cat?
sorry."
She's white, believe it or not. I can still get white chicks at my age.
Just not from the same country.
Just not from the same country.
Sick bird.
That is true. But all right, so that's just the question. So do you, let me ask you this. Do you think I deserve the abuse that I get on this show?
I do not.
Okay.
However, I also know Devin, and I know that sometimes Devin can be the rowdiest out of the bunch.
I
Okay.
think Erie's the most docile.
Yeah, see,
I wish he'd be a bit more rowdy on the fucking show.
I would like him to be a little bit more rowdy too.
Or is that because we banned him from drinking? Is that the problem?
No,
Still drinking.
he got a little jiggy with Andrew earlier,
He
and then
did.
last week he got jiggy with Dave. But no, I welcome Devin to get into the show more. Matter of fact, I would love it. Love it. We lost Andrew.
Device is not connected.
I swear he can never make a full after show. You notice that?
Yeah, no, I know.
He must have there must be like an hour and 15 minutes on his internet, and then after that it shuts off. The squirrel gets tired and stops running.
John, what's your first reaction to this?
So is our caller gone?
That is
No, the caller's still there.
Maybe I left.
no.
I think
You're
my
still here.
reaction would be, why did you print that out?
Say that again. So first of all, Dave's got something up there. I think that's Joe Biden.
Yes, it's John is on an 18-inch monitor from 2004. That is Barack Obama.
It's still got the
TV.
big
Okay.
back. Weighs
Yeah,
40
it's-
fucking pounds.
It's a cathode ray tube model. Yes.
Okay.
One old man squints.
So I actually have a
Another old
question for
man.
the whole crew to answer, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Andrew's
go
not
ahead.
here, so one of us will answer on his behalf.
All right. If you had to go and wipe out one movie from existence so that no one,
I thought you were
including
gonna say
yourself,
race.
was ever even
Okay.
aware of it, which movie and why?
Brokeback Mountain.
Emo Batman movie to come out this year.
Devin.
Does it have to be a movie that was released, or can it be a
Uh,
movie that's
I
going to
would
be?
probably have to say
movie.
Suicide Squad because I hated both of those movies.
That's fair.
I would be the movie with the raccoon in it, the superhero movie with the raccoon.
Yes, that one.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians
That
of the
was
Galaxy.
fucking great.
Yeah, that was
I've
great.
never been able to watch
I
the
don't
whole
like
thing.
those movies, and
That's a
I loved
great
all of
f-
those.
That was actually a good movie,
I've-
John. What are you talking about?
I've tried to watch it 4 times. 4 times I fell asleep in the middle of it. I've never
Because
seen the end of it.
Okay, it is kind of slow at
Mine
parts.
would be Austin Powers.
Has nothing to do with this
Oh,
new
right.
person.
Austin Powers, yeah. Ooh,
I used to really love Austin Powers, but yeah, no, it's not nearly as funny to me now.
Well,
as
it
used to
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't hold up.
Can I
doesn't
change
hold
my
up in
answer?
time.
Can I change my? I
Yes,
would
you
like to get
can.
Crocodile Dundee. I'd like to get rid of that movie because
be. Who even remembers that movie?
it depicts
I don't know.
Australians as like these really burly, manly guys, and I don't
And then
see
we
it.
have Dave.
I don't see it.
Yeah, we're
That's
a
fair.
diverse
Well,
crowd.
anyway, guys, I would love to go and keep talking, but I have to get back to my D&D session. Just keep being entertaining, and I will definitely be back.
All right,
Awesome.
thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. We
All right,
appreciate
there
it.
he goes. He's out.
Next
Be
call.
our dungeon master anytime.
Yeah, no. So that's
Fucking
actually a
D&D.
friend
Holy shit.
of. So you remember that Pooger Eater person?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, of
somebody
course,
that
of course,
that's
yeah, of
no,
course.
that's somebody that hates them.
I thought it was Ron.
Well, it's going to be love or hate. Remember, the opposite of love isn't hate; it's indifference. If he hates them, then there's
Yeah,
still a
just-
connection there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have a middle ground.
Okay.
It's either love or hate.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
the
that's
way
a
to be.
lie.
So your roommate, are you indifferent to them?
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
Check.
Well,
Unless you have
I
a
mean-
boner, then
Oh yeah.
do you want to hear a voicemail? We have a voicemail if you want to
Oh,
hear it.
I was going
absolutely.
to ask you if there's any.
have you screened
voicemails.
it?
No. Here we go.
You ready for the dump button?
Sean Jamil looks pretty tasty today. He was
Is this a new one?
on an afternoon grill baking.
Is this Tristan?
Meal.
No.
Who is it?
I don't know, but I got to tell you this: if this guy does not get his game and at least give us a voicemail that we can hear, I don't require much.
I
It's
don't
something we
like
can
it.
hear.
Pretty tasty today.
The same
there
guy. Hold on, here we go. He's got another 30-second one. Here we go.
We have the rubberneckers. We have small dickers. And we like to put balls in the ceiling. Yeah. We use the rubbernecker. Sucking dick every day. With a glass of lemonade.
Sucking dick,
Something about a glass of lemonade?
sucking dick every day with a glass of lemonade. Hang on.
Waking up with
Thank God, there's somebody's calling in. Oh, this might be him.
Here's my reaction to the
Hey,
voicemail.
Are you our voicemail guy? Damn it!
Why do
Damn
you
it! I
have
wanted to
those,
talk to
Dave?
him.
I don't get it.
What?
So,
Why do you have those things printed out? It's just
Don't worry about it.
leave Dave
yeah,
alone.
don't worry. Okay, one of you other guys ask him. Maybe he'll actually give you an answer.
Hey, Dave.
The answer will be the same. Don't worry
okay.
about it.
So are those like tribute pieces?
What do you say? Tribute?
Come
yeah.
tribute.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Nice.
Got
We
a
got
whole
one-
series on Obama, of course.
Here we go. Here's one more.
It's a waste of black ink.
He's just chewing into the mic. Chewing
I
into
don't
the-
know. This is
Turn it off.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. If he doesn't get to be better,
So wait, is it just the same guy calling the voicemail over and
Yeah.
over again?
it's the same guy, and he calls from an unknown number, which is good. I don't mind the unknown number. I don't care. But I just would like him to be at least.
Yeah, you want to be able to call him back.
I wouldn't call him back.
You could just send it to me and I would call him back. I was like, what are you doing?
I wish
Hey,
you
what
would
are you
call.
wearing?
I wish you would call back.
Hello?
Ah,
Are you on dial up?
I don't know.
Are your devices
what.
connected?
Yeah, they are.
Are they gonna disconnect again?
If your internet drops out again, just call the fucking voicemail line. John will answer it.
That's true. Write the voicemail number line down in case you get dropped out. And you have to call in. You can always call in.
Just comment
Oh.
on the live stream.
Poppy Cole has got some kind of thing. What's going on here? Who's
It's the
this?
fucking Batman game.
No, don't put it up.
I'm not.
I finally got it working.
Who gives a shit? You and your faggot.
It
Batman
looks
game.
so good on this computer.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, dear God.
I mean, the guy is really, really. obsessed
Hey,
with this
Dave.
Batman thing.
You know what?
Can I ask you a question?
You just did.
You can. I may not answer, but
Can I answer another? Can I ask you 2 questions?
3 questions.
You said
Make
yes.
it
Go ahead.
snappy.
Can we do the quiz, please?
No, you said they were boring. Go fuck
I
yourself.
said they were boring.
I never said they were boring.
No, John said that Devin said.
Well, John also says inflammatory things about me all the time.
Is double projection a thing that
Yeah, it is.
I project onto John, who projects onto Devin,
Yes.
projects onto Bob, who projects
Do you have
onto
quiz
Steve?
questions, Dave, that are halfway decent? That's enough.
Well, yeah. So you're saying they weren't decent last week? That I
No,
didn't.
they were just
I
ridiculous.
underprepared.
I mean, what do you mean? I was doing great. That's why you didn't like them, because I was actually answering correctly.
Oh,
Do you
Do you wanna
prefer
play-
it when I'm stupid?
first of all, if we
Yes.
have a caller that would like to play Devin in a quiz, please call in.
Well, Andrew's here.
Okay.
He's
Is
the
he
other
really?
retard.
All right. Well, I'll bring a caller and the 3 of you can play.
Great. Now he's live streaming us live streaming.
He's like,
Turning into
I'll
Brandon.
take that down.
No, I quit the game because I couldn't hear the sound.
All right.
Hmm.
I'm having a
Using
lot of
all your
problems.
bandwidth?
there.
Hey,
I
the
guess
self- Oh, no one wants to play you.
Question number 1.
Here we go.
Rainy Days and Mondays is a 1971 song by which famous siblings? All the way back to 1971.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yep,
Mm.
you got it. Andrew's got a point. Very good.
Bob,
How about Devin first? Since
Devin?
he's-
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
Hey,
I'll give you a
what
hint.
was Jesus's profession?
Jesus was one of these. Yeah, right.
I can see why you want to do the
What was
quiz. Devin.
what was Jesus? What was his job?
He was a Messiah.
Before that,
Well, he was a Messiah, but that's not what his day job was.
He was a carpenter.
He
Carpenter.
was
Yes,
a carpenter. It was the
carpenters.
carpenters. All right.
that's
Didn't
a
you
throwback
have
to anorexia.
Jesus beaten into you as a child, Devin?
Yeah. Those are some of the years that I can't remember.
His stepfather must have been a real charmer, from what I understand.
Yeah, but his uncle.
It wasn't my stepdad.
Who was the one who told you to hold the books out? Is that your real dad?
Oh no, my stepdad did like all the what would you call that kind of punishment now?
ate your fruit snacks and drank all your Mountain Dew.
Oh no, I mean I'm talking about,
Capital punishment?
holding your nose
Corporal
against a wall and holding books in a T
Corporal
pose.
punishment.
Corporal
Tough luck.
punishment.
Yeah, that's how I was brought up.
The way it should be done. Punishment.
Right.
Penance.
And no, my stepdad's grandparents were my stepdad's parents were much worse than he was.
No, there was my doctor. It was Devin's stepdad.
That was my doctor.
No, my
Maybe
doctor
that's why. Oh,
my doctor made me hold the books out.
Your
Your
stepdad
stepdad made
was
me
his
do it.
doctor.
Maybe was your stepdad a cardiologist? In
no,
Woodbury?
he's not. He's a fucking maintenance man.
Same thing.
All right, Dave, you got another question there, buddy?
I think any doctor of John's is qualified to be a maintenance man.
Whose 1960 cover version of the song "The Twist" gave birth to the twist dance craze? This is
Mary
one for
Kate
John.
and
This is one
Ashley.
for John.
This is for me?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the question.
That's fucked up.
I wasn't playing the game, so I wasn't paying it. Just read it again, and I'll see if I can get it.
Well, me throwing it to John is a hint for anyone that doesn't know the answer.
I know the answer.
I know the answer.
Yeah, of
too
course,
now.
Bob does. Nobody.
Let's do that twist.
I only know the song.
You don't know the twist,
I know the song.
but you don't know who sings it.
I don't know who does the song. No.
Well, it would be Chubby Checker.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, he's calling you chubby.
Remember, I used to be a DJ, and 50s and 60s music used to be my specialty.
It's what you are when you go to eat checkers.
Chubby.
That's what they called you when you were a drafts champion. Does that work?
Checkers.
Yeah.
Is that the
And
name?
you're
Of,
fat.
is that the name of Andrew's grandmom's dog? Checkers.
Well, it was N-word, but then since it was a golden doodle, it didn't really fit.
Did you ever go to YouTube and there was a movie and it was about a wartime, and the dog was named N-word, but not N-word, the real name.
Yes, we get it.
They're calling the dog, and it was so funny.
Yep.
To hear it now, it's hysterical.
One of my wife's friends claimed to have a dog growing up that was called the N-word. Maybe it was just a joke that nobody got as a joke. But she's not the kind of person that makes jokes.
We had one named Blackie.
My first horse was named Blackie. He was all black.
So your
But
parents
maybe
were
it was a
racist.
more common thing in the past generations to call your dogs like racial stuff. If your dog's got a big nose, can you call it Shylock or whatever? Is that a thing? Dogs do have
Olive
big
Ben
noses.
Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro does look a bit like a dog. Don't you think? The way he talks so much, he's like a fucking yapping little.
I wish I could
Chihuahua.
mimic the way that he talks.
Talks 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, try. Try and do it for 5 seconds, Devin.
All right, well, give me something to talk about.
No,
No?
Here, read this comment.
you've got. If you're Shapiro, you just go.
Is it technically mail if it isn't paper? Wouldn't it be either of a voice message or a voice memo since
See, I can't talk that fast.
I think they misspelled
And
memo.
that was like half Shapiro speed as well. It's crazy.
And you
Like-
got to mind a little bit like this.
He just fires off at 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Here we go.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no, you can't put that on stream, John.
It's on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is on YouTube.
Come on, boy.
I've got
Okay,
booted
all right,
to
all right.
reposting stuff from
For a
YouTube.
long time. No, you won't. Going on holiday. Down
The
to Cornwall.
difference is
Rabbits.
that this
That's
is
what I hate.
the Dam Busters is historically important, and we're not. And so that's why YouTube can kick you off, even if all you do is rebroadcast YouTube. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy, isn't it?
I think it's racist.
This one is for John.
Sir.
Which film featured the Flint Lockwood diatonic supermutating dynamic food replicator?
Movie did that. Star Trek?
It's so close.
Star Wars?
So close. No, I thought you'd know it because it's about food. It's cloudy with a chance of
It's a meatball.
meatballs.
No, didn't know that. Never saw that. Oh, Tristan got it.
Well,
Good job, Tristan.
Speaking of Devon's sex drive, in which animated film would you find Olaf, a snowman who dreams of experiencing summer?
Devin, Frozen.
Yes. There you go. Here's another question for John. In the film Horton Hears a Who or what is Horton?
I know the answer to this.
Horton's a who?
I know it too, but
No. I'm sorry. Horton's an elephant.
There you go.
these are all fat jokes, John.
I get it. I know what he's doing here. He's a dick. Go ahead.
Just look. I'm just.
I know. Chubby Checker, the elephant. Go ahead.
Granny with a chance at donuts.
You better pray I'm never your carer.
What is Alabama
Oh.
Heads and Tides mascot?
It's time for the daily broom stuck up your asshole, Dave. Go ahead.
I walk better than you do, John. I'm more likely to be your carer than the other way around.
But here we are.
My knees are brilliant.
Good for you.
It is, isn't it?
Mhm.
And I don't have diabetes yet.
Yet.
Oh, these are all British related questions. So
Well, let's throw one out there. Maybe we get.
Oh,
maybe we
okay.
get one.
oh, okay, I will. The girls from which successful band all made cameo appearances in the 2007 British comedy film St. Trinians?
Bob, because I don't have a fucking clue. All girl band. Would it be the Bangles?
It's a band you've never heard of.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
question
Then never.
you know nothing about.
All right. All right. So
It
much
is,
for
of
those.
it is, of course, Girls Aloud.
Oh. Is it whole?
Now, aren't you glad you let him ask that question?
Sure. Why
Well,
not?
We'll,
What's it?
we'll keep going.
Go
Which
ahead.
British actress played the role of Nanny McPhee in the films from 2005 and 2010?
I don't know, but it was one ugly broad. What was her name?
Do you think that's what she really looks like?
No, she turns pretty at the end, doesn't she?
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about
I
the
feel
same
like
woman.
I know these movies because I saw them when I was a child.
Yeah, I saw them too when you were a child.
Yeah, well, obviously your brain has deteriorated to
It has.
a mess. So is mine.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't know. All I
Emma
know is
Thompson.
that Nanny McPhee is actually hot at the end of the movie.
Yes,
So was
because
it
it's
Emma Thompson?
Emma Thompson. That's right.
Oh, it's just, Bob's got the Google going.
In
Okay.
Yeah, you'd
In
only have
which-
to worry about that if the cigarette was hanging from his lip.
in which UK city did the Torchwood Institute have their secret headquarters? We all know that famous TV show Torchwood.
Well, we all do. It was one of my favorites.
Yes.
We all do. I have no idea.
It wasn't the dentist.
Well, see, if these were questions about the IT crowd, I could probably answer it because that was one British show that I actually watched and enjoyed.
Oh,
But
Cool.
most British TV is not watchable.
What about the
Oh, I-
British version of The Office?
It's
No,
better
it's,
than the. No, it's better.
It's a spinoff of Doctor Who.
Torchwood. Oh,
What?
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
Bur-
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But I've never seen any of it.
Cool. Next.
Next question. Just have to wait for it to load.
Hey, in the chat, if you're watching, if you got a question, since Dave takes so long to bring a question up, you think that this is what he wants to do. He'd have questions prepared, but that's too much
No.
for Dave. He's got to get his cards out and try to read them.
Who spent the most time in preparation for this week? Not you, John.
I don't know.
I don't know. Where did the masseuse kiss Roy? Devon.
The balloon knot.
Oh,
back?
I know what he did. He
What?
pulled up an IT crowd quiz.
What was the unfortunate name of Jen's boyfriend?
Oh, see now.
Face. Wrong
Was
answers
it-
only.
Yeah, no, I can't fucking remember.
What game show does Moss go on?
Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, it's incorrect. It is Countdown.
Oh, no, fucking hell.
Did you see that ludicrous display last night?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it was called Boomer Bunker.
This is Devon's fault.
Yeah, this is all my fault.
Who played Roy?
Oh, some black guy.
Some black guy.
Wait, no, it's actually a white dude. Never mind.
I'll allow it.
No, Moss. Is the, Moss
Chris
is the black
O'Dowd.
guy.
Which Godfather character does Roy compare Jen to?
Okay, fucking stop.
You
See,
said
you wanted this.
I
Yeah.
said I watched it. Yes, that's the only show
you
that
don't
I
know
He
liked.
remembers it.
I don't remember shit.
The whole,
was
the whole
drinking.
thing, the whole quiz thing. It's Dave asking boring questions that nobody knows the fucking answers to, so he can feel good about himself, so he can feel smarter. This is what this is.
I don't need to feel.
Am I
smarter.
wrong?
I don't need to feel smarter.
Is this better than our black people can kick your black people's ass?
No, or that was better than this.
Just asking.
That was much better.
It was very much. It was a lot better. So
I am absolutely positive that my crackheads can kick
your
any of your guys' crackheads' ass.
his ass.
Our vaccinated could whip your vaccinated's ass.
So how into game? Let me try this again. How much are you guys into award shows?
Not at all.
Not
Isn't
very
the,
much.
Like, the Grammys going on.
The Golden Globes.
49 seconds. No, 1 minute 45 seconds to go. Interested in award show.
Okay, so the Golden Globes just came out, and they were supposed to have the awards on the 9th, and now they're just not. They're not having them. First of all, NBC, the ratings were so bad last year. NBC just said we're not going to pick it up. But now they're not even going to have the awards. They're not even going to show up. There's not even going to be a show anymore. They're just going to let the people know that they got the award. So, is this the nail in the coffin of award shows? Because I have to be honest with you, they're all insufferable.
Oh, they're all
Well,
terrible.
They'll still keep the ones that are, we'll say, diverse award shows, like the BET Awards, those kinds of things.
Okay, wait. So you remember like maybe a few years ago when what's his name did the Joker movie?
Oh, what's his name? He did the Joker movie.
50 seconds.
The guy, Nicolas Cage.
Oh no, Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix. I got it
Joaquin-
before you. Fuck you.
Okay.
Anyways, he gave that whole lengthy speech about like saving animals
I didn't
after like
watch it.
getting his award.
Right.
30 seconds.
Terrible. Why are you being like this?
Because he's just
You're so insufferable.
Who are you talking to?
You.
You're the one who's insufferable.
I don't need you
15
counting
seconds.
down my time.
10.
I don't know what to. Hold on. Let's find out what happens when it.
Seven.
What happens?
That's a
It's the
Brandon
half
thing.
hour.
TikTok.
What does that mean? It doesn't mean
TikTok,
anything.
John.
Bye.
Bye. All right, now we can have a show.
Yeah, we
Wait,
can have an
what was
actual
that?
show without
That
boring
was so
questions.
fucking irritating.
All right. Harry
I
wants
don't,
to.
I don't need somebody fucking ticking in my brain as I'm trying to talk. 20 seconds. I'm like, what is this?
So
Let's see
you
if-
wouldn't last on an actual quiz show.
Let's see
Oh
if he
no,
comes back.
absolutely not.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Dave only puts in a half an hour.
Survey
after
says.
the show.
Sorry.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew, you there?
Andrew's asleep.
Nope.
Oh,
He's not even there.
he just someone took a-
Nope. Fuck them. They both pissed me off today.
Okay, Devin.
Devin.
What's one thing about an elevator that you were always curious about?
What is one thing about? Okay, so, how do the counterweight system works? Because I know that most elevators have a load bearing. You know what I mean? Like it can only have so much. How does that shit work?
I have one of those in my
Because
pants.
I am terrified of elevators.
Okay. So what the counterweight is on the other side of the cables, and so basically what it is the weight of the whole car plus 40% of the capacity.
Okay.
So let's say the car weighs 2,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And the capacity is a 3,000 pound elevator. So you take 40% of 3,000 pounds, which I think is
1,200 pounds.
1,200 pounds. And the weight of the car, so it would be 3,200 pounds. So if the car is empty, if the elevator is empty and say the brake fails, the elevator would never fall down. It would only fall up. That's what cracks me up when people say that the elevator just free fell. It can't free fall because there's a fucking weight on the other end of it.
So what makes, because I do work in a building that has 3 elevators, and there's one elevator that is really fast compared to the other 2. And then they were all put in, like the building's 6 or 7 years old, but they were all put in at the same time, so why is one of them just really fast? Like it'll fire you from floor 1 to floor 5 in a matter of 3 seconds versus the other one taking 10.
So it's 5 floors. So it's right on the borderline of being a traction car. So because it can be a hydraulic also.
It's got the double doors too. You can go out one. There's one floor where you can go out the other door.
Front and rear entrance.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, and a lot of times some people will slow it down. It depends on the size, the capacity, and the capacity of the elevator on how fast there's a formula for all this that they figured out. They engineered into it.
It's downtown, so it's on the end of the building where if you're moving in, it's an apartment building. So it's on the end of the building where, the moving truck would load in and out right there. So it's the freight elevator, whatever you call it. Yeah.
And sometimes maintenance guys will go in and slow an elevator down because a slower elevator doesn't break much as one that's running at peak capacity.
These guys, they barely even know how to fix, air conditioners and shit, let alone elevators.
Dude, I honestly don't understand why I have this what is the word? Like this unreasonable fear of elevators. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll get in them. Right.
You see the movies. There's
so
yeah, no, it's I know it's the Final Destination stuff, but like when that stutter stuff happens, I'm just like, oh God.
So if I got in one with you and we mash the button and I start bouncing around like this, do you get like, hey, knock it off, fucker?
No, I would just fucking sit there and give you a
My
death
brother would do
stare
that.
until you stopped. I also have the same thing about crossing like bridges even when I'm driving.
We have a question from the chat. Are the redundant cables attached to the same weight or is it sectional?
Oh, first of all, I don't know what a redundant cable is.
It's a redundant cable is a redundant cable.
And he then said, never mind, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. There we go. I don't know what a redundant. I mean, so in an elevator, let's say it has 6 cables. They're engineered to be able to hold all the weight with one cable's one cable is supposed to be strong enough to hold the whole load, the weight, and everything else. The other cables are there for traction,
Okay.
going
Wait.
around the shiv.
One question that I do have for you, John. I guess this is just the elevator after show now.
It can be,
But no,
Everybody knows.
and I do find this kind of stuff interesting. I used to watch all the History Channel stuff. So, what are these cables like made out of?
Well,
Tinfoil.
no, they're made out of steel,
okay.
carbon steel. But what they do is they wrap around a rope core, and the rope core is to, first of all, it's for flexibility, but also it's full oil, so it lubricates the cable. Because if that thing dries out, if those cables dry out, what they start to do is rust, and then it'll actually make the
break
cables
down.
fail. They'll break
Yeah,
down.
make them
pieces
weaker.
start breaking
Okay.
down. Yep. Yeah. So 6 cables are redundant. I
You
guess
can
they are
ask me
redundant.
anything about home repair, painting, whatever you want to know.
Well, actually, it's really surprising that you say that, because I've actually been teaching myself drywall stuff, because I'm tired of I was tired of the fast food job. That's why I got rid of it.
Are you tired of the stocking?
Don't get me wrong, it's super easy.
Okay.
And I don't have to talk to anybody, which is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of miss actual manual labor. So I've been looking into more things. Also recently found out that I guess one of our Christmas guests had accidentally, sat on our guest toilet too hard and put a hole in the wall.
Jesus Christ, is it loose?
Does trailers
Yeah.
have sheetrock?
Have you tried
No,
to tighten-
it's very thin drywall.
Well, it has drywall, but it's like 3/8 inch, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have the regular gray drywall paper covering. It has like a wallpaper on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then there's usually like a texture to it, some kind of a groove pattern. But it's real thin. Now I don't know what the rules are nowadays, but back in the day there was no rule on, exterior walls on a home have to be 5/8 inch.
Right.
Because and then if it's a shared roof between you and, say, your neighbor, like a condo or apartment, it has to be fire rock,
Right.
which means it takes longer to burn through it.
Oh, got a call. Hold on. Hey, you're on the Rubbernecker's after show.
Evening, fuckers.
How's it
Oh,
going?
what's up, Tristan?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Devin. Continue.
You just want to be on here?
Yeah.
Well, your audio is a little crappy. I don't know if we can
Yeah,
have
I'd
you
rather
on
just
here.
give you a link to join the damn show. I don't know. Anyway.
No. It's okay. I just wanted to pop in, I just honestly wanted to see if the number works. I'm about to start driving home
All right,
right
hang
now,
up
and
on him.
it's cold as balls right now. It is 49 right now.
So anyhow,
It's
We
like
were,
18.
Oh, he's saying it's 49.
That's not cold.
He's saying it's 19 here right now, you
Yeah,
piece
it's
of
18
shit.
here. So it's actually cold. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me-
it's fucking
let me
cold
double
as
check.
shit, dude.
sorry, Tristan.
26, and it feels like 15.
Yeah, no, dude, it's bad.
Sorry, Tristan. That was just me doing a bit. We love you. Hey, you know what? This is true. I mean, Amazon's hiring right now. They do 22 to start, right? And you want exercise? You'll get fucking exercise
No,
over there.
I'm trying to look into other things that's actual not
You want to trade?
Yeah, I'm so tired of
You careful
not,
what you wish for.
putting anything into anything, just giving my not half-assed, but not something that I could be, committed to.
Well,
Unlike relationships.
so you're thinking about doing like a more of a labor trade,
Yeah.
where you learn a skill that you can carry on.
Yeah, and then
you go.
actually do and make money with.
Well, know these things. When you do that, you'll have to get a job with like a local carpenter, builder, whatever.
Mm-hmm. What are you laughing about,
What,
John?
John?
I'm becoming a huge fan of Harry Richard Shaver, MD.
Yeah, why? Are you laughing at his making fun of my racial discourse in the Discord?
Yes. I would love to bring it up.
Oh no, go ahead, please.
I don't know. So I'm gonna try to see if I can. So anyhow, Harry, he's amazing. Here it is. Here. Want to embrace your Mexican side? Well, then I've got the perfect vehicle for you. $5,000 firm, and it's a GMC conversion van.
No, my ass is gonna try to
What's
talk
wrong
him
with
down
that?
for his price.
Are you going to try to Jew him down?
I will give you $4,000 cash.
Cash money? Can you take 4,000 cash money?
I'll give you 900 now and the rest on Tuesday. But I take van now. Anyway, so
If you want your white
I don't
side,
want that either. I'd rather it do the fucking
God
La
damn you.
Cucaracha
Come on,
than
Harry.
do
Call
a
in.
Dixie horn.
so you can
Harry.
upgrade that. Get on Amazon and order some shit, and then you can upgrade that.
There you go.
I've got a buddy of mine. His car does the R2D2 sounds. It collects like a
I
chicken.
don't really want anything. I don't want my car to do anything like that. The most that I want my car to do is to get me back and forth to work and play my music loud in it.
I'm glad to see you're a minimalist.
Yeah, I am. I don't like a lot. Like I like having, not a bare minimum, because I have this gigantic PC tower under here and all these monitors and my gaming systems and all that. But it's just like I like having, what I need for, what I like to do, just in case something falls through.
Okay.
And then it's just like I have, the least to take with me. Because like when I moved out of my parents' house at first, I left almost all of my shit there.
Why?
Because I didn't need any of it. Like
Okay.
it was all like old mementos, fucking yearbooks. What the fuck do I need that for? I don't care about anyone I went to high school with.
I still have all of mine.
Why?
Why not?
I don't even know where mine's at.
So
Like-
they can use them. They can actually use those to light the fire when they cremate me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
That
you
kinda
see,
works.
I leave all this shit to my mom because my mom is a hoarder.
Gotcha.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. She has literally collected everything from me and my sister growing up. Like
I
all
got
the paintings that we've done, all the little fucking stories that we wrote.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. And I'm just like, why would you keep this?
Here's a quick question.
Mm.
When you die, do you want to be buried? What would be like a really cool way to go out?
Don't care. I'm not going to be here.
My real answer, you can either just, throw me into the street
Mhm.
or you can just blast me into the sun.
See, I'm thinking about that same thing. You ever hear that stuff called tenorite?
No, what is that?
If you go into YouTube and just put tenorite in there, and it's a thing you mix together, and it's very explosive. A lot of rednecks have lost arms, teeth, and eyes with
Yeah,
it.
I've only used Ninorite.
They take in.
Ugh.
Shut
They,
up. He's all.
they take and they shoot it with a rifle, and I guess when you shoot it with a rifle, it explodes, and I mean it really.
Okay,
goes off.
wait. So I feel like I've seen that a couple times. I used to be a really big fan of this YouTuber named FPS Russia.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, and he turns out he's not actually Russian.
No.
Good bit though.
Yeah,
He
it was a
in our
good bit.
chat last night.
But dude, like watching him like fire miniguns and stuff, and I'm just like, I wish I could do that.
He looks Russian, and he has a Russian accent.
I feel like once you do it enough, it's not hard to.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
fucking Borat.
if he decided not to do the accent, would I care anymore? I mean, I love. what he
No,
does.
I
He's
love watching
shooting.
explosions and
Yeah,
people
all
shooting
that shit.
guns.
Exactly. So,
Really? Because I seen that you loved this. You didn't know that I got this video of you and your roommate.
That's what she is.
Oh, because I fucked you with my dildo, right? And you loved it. You fucking nutted everywhere.
That's why you said you wouldn't fucking say that shit, right? You said you never fucking.
All right. Well, that's a negative. Sorry.
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen here.
Hey, listen, I got to tell you, Tyler, very, very brave on the last episode of We Are Assholes.
Really?
Yeah, he talked about how his fiance gave him a
Christmas gift?
Christmas gift. She pegged him in the ass. Yeah, she pegged him in the ass with a dildo.
It's his new favorite thing.
Mm-hmm. I know.
That's why we nicknamed his woman Peg.
Peg.
Oh, I
You
see.
know,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
don't
know.
get me wrong. I've done a lot of shit, but never have I been pegged in the ass.
Piccolo says, and he liked it. Yes, he did.
I guess he did. Well, I mean, good man to him. Like I've okay. I've
I don't
attempted to try that.
Really?
Yeah, not with a female.
So what are you
Oh,
gonna
you tried the bottom?
Seat off
Yeah,
the pipe
and I had told said person to stop and they didn't.
Ooh, that's not fair.
Yeah, and now
So
I
he
just
did stop, or they didn't. He didn't
they
stop.
they did not. No.
Mm.
So now I'm
Is there
just
any-
like, yeah, no, that's a negative.
Any tearage?
Thankfully, no.
See-
However, pooping did not feel right
gonna
for
say,
like
did you
the next week.
Have to wear a maxi pad the next couple of days to prevent from tearing up your
I may
drawer.
or may not have to have put toilet paper in my underwear.
Ooh. Ass
And,
napkin,
yeah,
Evan.
It was. I don't understand why people are. Now I see why women think all men are rapists. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
He raped me.
Well, no, do I go around fucking touting and like fuck it? Oh yeah, hashtag me too. No, fuck that.
Well, you should prepare
Yeah.
more. If you're going to bottom for somebody, you got
I'm
to.
not ever going to do that ever again.
Well, I mean,
Well, and I wasn't prepared. It was just fucking sprung on me, and I'm just like, yeah, I guess okay.
Wow, no spit, no nothing. Was it dry?
Yes,
Ooh,
yeah, it was bad.
ouch.
yeah. That I think they nailed it.
Boink, boink, boink.
Rape.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't. But although I'm with you, I don't think I wanted to. Hey, listen, I had a doctor stick his finger in there one time to check my prostate, and I wasn't a fan of that. I'll tell you that.
I'm not a fan of my doctor fondling my balls. It makes me uncomfortable.
I haven't had that since I was a teenager, and I don't really
There's a-
get why. Because
there's
they
a
used to do
100
it every time you'd have a fucking like a physical when I was younger. It was like, all right, drop your trowel and hold your balls
Yeah,
and
no,
cough. So you had cough, right?
they
I
still
don't do that
they
anymore.
have done that to me every year, Bob.
Really, still?
Yeah.
I think, they've come a long way. They don't have to check you for a hernia that way anymore. There's other ways of doing it.
Well, I mean, I think it's because when I was born, I had a double hernia,
All right.
and I guess to make sure that everything's cool, they still do that. I don't know if I'm just getting molested. I don't
Maybe.
know how I'm getting molested when I'm like 26.
Do they at least, do the
No,
again.
no, cold
thing first
hand.
to warm 'em? Oh no, cold gloves.
Fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, my doctor, my first time and probably my last time getting my damn prostate exam, which was not fun. She used a bunch of jelly and then just let me pull up my pants with no cleanup afterward. So that ride home was really squishy and weird and didn't enjoy it at all. And my wife's over there just laughing at me because I'm in the seat going, God damn it, quit hitting those bumps. Ugh, fuck.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I
Tristan
haven't
asked
gotten
me,
one.
You get a physical every year? Yes.
I haven't
That's the
gotten
only
mine this
time I
year
ever
yet.
go to the doctor.
I didn't do one. Did I do one last year? I don't think I did one last year. I don't remember.
And it's crazy too, because I always think like, oh
COVID.
great. You know how they like to do blood work, once you get to a certain age. And then they'll call you and let you know if anything's wrong or you need to come back.
Well, my
And
doctor
I
doesn't.
find it nuts.
Doesn't
Because
do in-house blood work. My doctor makes me
Oh.
go to another, like a Quest Diagnostics or one of those joints.
Oh
to
yeah,
conduct
my
blood work.
doctor. Well, now I don't know because I have my own insurance now,
Mm.
and I
And they
haven't
always
seen that doctor
order
yet.
they always order an extended blood panel because I usually got something weird, really weird that I'm like bitching about, like my driving issues. And so they go draw the blood, and then I don't know, a month later, I get a bill for $400 for my extended blood panel. I'm like, and my insurance didn't pay for all of it. It's like, warn me, hey, if I'm going to order an extended blood panel, it's probably going to cost you extra money.
They'll
Do you
never tell
still
you
want
that.
it?
You know what the ripoff is with that? Here's the ripoff. Let's say they would pay for half of that, but it's an extended panel. So instead of them paying for the half and then you paying for the other half, no. If they don't pay for, they don't cover the whole thing, they cover none of it.
Here's
which
what
is
the bill
bullshit.
looks like. Okay, there was 4 charges. They were around 240, 250, but the part that Blue Cross and Blue Shield paid says $24.18. So on a 240, 245 charge, Blue Cross and Blue Shield paid $24 and got away with it. Basically 10%.
That was it.
But mine, my end of it is $283, and I have to pay $283. Like, I don't get the fucking 10% discount. Like,
You do not.
10 or 10%. 90% discount.
I'm talking about procedures. I had to go for a stress test, and believe it or not, I can't use the treadmill anymore because of my knees.
Oh,
So
I
what
thought you broke it.
Maybe. So what they do is they put this stuff in it. It makes your heart race, and then it brings you. So they give you this chemical, and then once your heart gets to a certain rate, they push that chemical through. That I guess it's the dye, and then they take and they rub a. I guess what's that thing called?
Aloe vera.
No, it's they put the stuff on there, and they use the ultrasound. They use an ultrasound, and they go all over around, and they check your heart and all this kind of stuff, and they're taking pictures and this and that. So anyhow, I'm in there, and it's dark, and there's like 7 people in there.
Why is
So
it
they're
dark?
like, okay, so they push the stuff in. My heart rate starts going up. It gets to think, okay, shoot the dye in. They shoot the dye in. They're taking things, moving around, doing pictures and all that. And then all of a sudden, they're like, okay, and then they just walk out the room, and I'm just sitting there with goop all over my chest, right? And I'm like,
yeah, but they let you clean up afterward, right?
I felt like I just felt like I was in a gay porno. I got everybody filed out of the room, and I got goop all over my chest. So I'm like, so I go and I get up and I put, I wipe it all off and all, and I put my shirt back on. I walk out and I go, now what? And they go, oh, you can go home. I'm like, I can go home.
You guys didn't even finish me.
Fucking Harry. I love him. He's a funny guy.
Tristan asks, who over 16 gets physicals? You probably should.
Right.
At least see a doctor once a year.
Yeah. You should.
Walk in, say hi, and then leave.
How old is he now? He's in his 20s, right?
He's
and
in his early mid-20s.
Massively overweight.
Yeah, maybe you should go see Dr. Jellyfinger.
So that's all you have to say.
Yeah, he should go over. Got a chest full of Jamingos.
At least
The
you didn't
chat's
say
funnier than the
Jamingle.
show.
At least you didn't say Jamingles.
Jamingles.
Yeah, I haven't been. I went last year, but I didn't go. I don't remember. All I know is that it just ever since this COVID shit with gotta wear a mask, you gotta call them when you get there from your fucking car, and you gotta wait out in the parking lot, and they gotta come out and call your name. You gotta put a mask on. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'd rather fucking die. Just not doing it. I refuse.
Okay.
Not doing it.
He went to the doctors for the first time.
My bad. My bad.
It's okay.
Oh, Jamingle Bell.
Oh,
trust me, dude. Just I know it's tough. Like I go at least once a year, and I constantly get it from my mom and my other family members. Like I'll be like, yeah, I feel like oh, this hurts or this hurts, and they're just like, you should probably go to the doctor. And I'm just like, nah. If there's something really wrong, it'll turn up in the physical.
Right. And like with me, I have those anxiety panic attacks. Like sometimes I'll have chest pains. I'm like, I don't know if this is a heart attack or this is anxiety. I don't know what's going on.
Is this my time?
This could be it.
Um,
One day just don't show up. What
you
happened
know,
to John?
no, you know what? One day, if you feel like that, you really need to just fire up Audacity every single time
Right.
and just sit there and records it.
Age hurts. That's true.
you know, during the show, the actual episode we did not throw out links. We didn't put out the Patreon or anything.
Yeah, we did not do that. Well, you know what?
I think it's Dave. I'm going to blame Dave for it.
Here's the thing. We really do need a way to end the show. I don't know how to do that.
Well, Devin did. He goes, Dave did it.
Right.
Well, when Dave already said, "Oh, well, there we go." That's
Yeah,
the show.
But
don't
you
we do
bring
this?
us in, you take us out. You got to be like, yeah, well, Dave didn't go over, patreon.com.
All right. Yeah, no, I need to.
We should
I need to work on my
write a
confidence
script.
a little bit more.
We should get together and write a script for the beginning of the show and the end of the show.
Tell you what, one of us will write it and you got to read it, but you don't get it until right before the show.
Okay. It's kind of what happened tonight.
Yeah, pretty much. I had to restart my whole fucking computer before I can even get StreamYard to work.
And you know the thing, and you want to talk about putting a stress on my heart. First of all, here we are. It's right. We're ready to go. It's 5 minutes to go, and there's no Andrew and there's no Devin, and I'm getting pissed.
So what I'm going to do, if you let me write your intro and your outro for the next episode, I'm going to get a transcript of this and just message it to you.
Rockwell Automation's Retro Encabulator. Now, basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it's produced by the modial interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive duractance.
So you're just asking me to fuck
a base
up.
plate of prefamulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spurving bearings were in a direct line with a panometric fam. The lineup consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marsal vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented.
I would fuck
The main
this
winding
up
was of the
so
normal
bad.
Lotus O deltoid type placed in panendermic semi-boloid slots of the stator. Every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible Tremi pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the gram meters.
Yeah, that's all fine and dandy until you lose the
Whenever
knipple
fluorescent
pin.
score motion is required, it may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal depleneration.
And none of this sounds
The
real.
calculator has now reached a high level.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think any of this shit's fucking...
None of it's real. That's why I said it's all fun and games until they lose the knipple pin.
That's right.
Yep.
You got to connect the Schmenktekenkel, thing. To the,
Dingleheimer?
yeah.
It's all ball bearings. What movie is that from? Do you know?
No.
One of my favorite movies. Fletch with Chevy Chase. The best movie
I haven't watched that movie since
Chevy Chase ever made was Fletch.
12.
It's an amazing movie.
Oh, what about Fletch Lives, the much needed sequel to that?
No, there wasn't. There's a sequel. You didn't need a sequel for that.
You know what the best movie ever made was?
No.
Brokeback Mountain.
Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's a masterpiece.
I have to look up the name of the one because it's got like 400 words in it, but okay. So this is an actual. I'm going to go to IMDb and see if it has the actual name. Yes.
Look at all the content you're getting here at Rubberneckers.
Right. Without
This is the greatest movie of all time. I'll try to blow it up a little.
Night of the day of the dawn of the son of the bride of the return of the revenge of the terror of the attack of the evil mutant hellbound flesh-eating subhumanoid zombified living dead part 3.
Actually, it's part 2. This must be the
sequel.
Yeah, because it says 2005. This one came out in like 1990. What they did was they took the original Night of the Living Dead by George Romero from 1964, whatever. And since he didn't get a copyright for the film, they erased his audio track and they put their own audio over it.
I've seen it happen back in the day when porno used to go to the VCR store. You'd go in the back where the curtain was.
You should hear what they did to the black guy's voice. It's great.
Yeah. There was the one porno, we got it for a bachelor party. and it was a very large, extremely large black woman, and her name was Bad Mama Jamma, and it was like two 15-year-old kids got a hold of it and voice-overed it. It was the funniest porno movie I've ever watched in my entire life.
We had a video store when I was in 10th grade, and we didn't have a curtain. We just had those beads.
Yeah.
But then, like, if a kid wandered in there, it's not like I could run in there and grab them.
Peep Show Jamingo.
That was back when, you know, the boxes were gigantic. They weren't like regular Blockbuster size, you know, movie boxes. They were oversized boxes. Remember those, John?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Those peep shows, they were something else too. You walk in there and you can't even. I wouldn't touch a doorknob. I opened every door with my foot.
Well, I mean, we rented other tapes and we sold electronic equipment like VCRs and TVs and that kind of stuff. So
I remember you go in a booth, right? You're supposed to put money through this thing, and then the curtain comes up. So I go in the booth, I'm standing there, and all of a sudden I see this roll of toilet paper. I'm like, why is there toilet paper in here? And then I look at the wall, and there's all these
looks like the Rubberneckers logo.
Looks like the Rubbernecker logo. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I was gonna try to have my wife like recreate this for a shirt, and I can't find the font, so
yeah. I was like, okay, that's it. I'm out of here. But I mean, so basically what would happen is the curtain would come up and there'd be a girl on the other side, and these guys would Louis C.K. it in there, and I guess they would talk about a certain amount. I don't know, but it's just not my kind. It's not my style.
Well, do you think that the girls could see the others, or do you think it was like a two-way mirror kind of thing?
Oh no, they can see. They definitely could see.
Yeah, where I live, we never had, you know, nudie booth kind of. No, man. Look, dude, this town, you know.
Let's see. I was 18
big, so
when I went in there, and it was there for years before I was 18, and the place is still in business. It's still in business.
Yeah, there goes IBS, hard at work.
There he goes.
Gotta make a duty. Clenching those butt cheeks.
So how long now we just did an hour after show. The after show is going to be longer than the regular show by the time he comes back from pooping.
I thought about something, you know, I have issues driving. I get like vertigo style panic attack episodes while I'm driving every now and then.
That's not good.
So if Dave has Parkinson's, do I have Drivinson's? Shut up.
Come on. Where did you come on with this shit with these Parkinson's, Drivinsons? Well, if they ever cure it, you'll have back Uppinsons. I don't know.
All right.
Particular says it's better. Do we wait for him to come back from his shit, or do we just end it without him?
No, we can go ahead and end it. I'm basically out, man. I didn't know it was this late. I'd like to hang out with my wife a little bit.
Yeah, of course you do. I would too.
So
I mean, I wouldn't want to hang out with your wife, but if I was you,
I was going to say, well, come on over, John.
Oh, no.
Maybe we can let you cuck it up.
No. It's okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with the after show, and we'll be back better next week.
I hope so.